extra resume in.
Morning, ladies.
More staff are being employed. Tickets are already on sale for the first flight on the 28th of March.
Morning.
As the operation gears up, Sir Freddie becomes a clothes buyer.
Do you think we could do this in gold on here? Like the pilots?
The monogram?
You mean embroidered in gold?
In gold
Yeah.
Lurex, yes.
I don't know. I
So
think
we
you're
have
not.
to-
I disagree. I don't think the gold would go well with that.
I have to tell you that I'm a nitpicker by nature, and I want them my way and no other way. It has to be like that. It could be that I'm difficult, but so be it.
Now, what do you think of the neck now?
I think it's smashing. I think it's a very European look. It's very conservative. It's a different profile here. It's a comfort look because the neck of the blouse is dropping down just a little bit off the chin, so for people on a long overseas flight.
Have you told the lady about our penalty clause? £500 a uniform per day for being late.
Oh my gosh. That costs more than the uniform.
Original Skytrain staff are flocking back. One stewardess sends Sir Freddie a present.
Oh, look, look, look. How about that? Look at that. Well, you used to spend a lot of money on uniforms in those days, didn't I? I think that I paid for them all. Oh, no, no, no. This is my dress, obviously. There. Look at that. Come fly with me. My God, we could use these again.
400 miles north of Fort Lauderdale, the aircraft that will provide the new level of comfort are at the refitters. Sir Freddie has leased three 20-year-old DC-10s that have seen stalwart service with various of the world's airlines. The engines and bodies will have a complete overhaul to make them as good as new. But Sir Freddie also wants his plane interiors to be top of the range, and he's going to spend an extra £6 million doing it, with expensive fittings from all over America.
We just can't give this type of seat to an upmarket operation. I need all leather seats. I need a video screen at every seat so people can have the feeling of luxury. But we've got to have our 6-inch screen in. We've got to have something like this for the passengers to look at the screen. So you've got a big job on there.
The refitters have a looming deadline. The crucial proving flights conducted by the Federal Aviation Administration need to begin in just a month's time if they're going to make the launch date.
If we could do a deal with one company.
Sir Freddie has come to England to sort out the British end of the operation. Having spent extra on the fancy interiors, he is determined to cut his day-to-day costs to the bone. He's paying the bill.
Every time you open your mouth, you literally spit out a telephone number. The problem with the telephone number, it either has a pound sign in front of it or a dollar sign. And that's one of the basic problems of air transport.
Unusually for an airline boss, he's decided to negotiate with the caterers himself.
Afternoon salads being prepared for the day by the look of it. First of all, the layout and the presentation and everything is superb. But what I think is, there's too much food.
Yeah, but that can be reduced.
But as I said, this has been done really
huge,
not
isn't it?
knowing what you're looking for.
I'm not complaining. On the contrary.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of salad and things like these things that people don't eat. Broccoli is not the world's favourite food.
They may not eat everything, but if we reduce in line what they most probably are eating, how do you think they will perceive that? They say, well, this is very little, and...
They could think they're on a starvation diet. And it's a question of balance.
Yeah.
Maybe I treat everybody like myself.
Right.
I go for 2 days without eating.
Right.
I'm like a canner.
Yeah, yeah.
Laker Reservations, good afternoon.
Sir Freddie has not had time to set up his own sales office in the UK, so he's relying on another old colleague, tour operator Malcolm James, to sell the tickets.
There was a lot of scepticism in the industry when Laker first announced he was coming back into the market. You're dealing with a man that went out of business 13 years ago. You're dealing with a 74-year-old man who's just recently had a major operation. You're dealing in a market which is perceived to be over-capacited, and if you are